Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn and Leo connection reading. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, so we're going to look at past energies, current energies, and future energies. Then we'll get some tarot and then close out with an oracle. All right, so what do we have for past energies between Capricorn and Leo? Skunk spirit, know your worth. What do we have for current energies for Capricorn and Leo? Fox spirit, think on your feet. What do we have for present energies for Capricorn and Leo? All right, we're just going to go with that one that I saw. Take the lead. All right. And then for overall energies, we have Scarab, Beetle Spirit, magic works through you. What do we have? Past energies for Capricorn and Leo. Current energies for Capricorn and Leo. Future energies for Capricorn and Leo. Let's see, overall energy. Eight of Swords. All right, for future energies, we have Skunk Spirit, know your worth. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Three of Wands. I feel like in the past, the energy when I had turned over the Skunk Spirit, know your worth, I feel like maybe you were questioning, maybe you weren't feeling important within the relationship, that you were feeling like you were below that person. You were feeling like you weren't making the decisions that were best for yourself. I feel like you were accepting less than what you deserved. I feel like you were kind of feeling by yourself, kind of standing there by yourself and looking towards the future and saying, and wondering, is this just feeling alone? Like, is this how the relationship is going to be? Is this just looking towards the future and saying, how am I going to get through this? I just feel like you were feeling alone in the past, that you weren't making the decisions that were best for you. In current energies, we have Think on Your Feet, Knight of Pentacles, and Temperance. I feel like you're moving forward, like things have progressed, but I feel like you're coming more into your own. I feel like you're not accepting less. I feel like but the Knight of Pentacles, it's that slow, steady progress. But I feel like with the Temperance, it's something that it has taken you some time to work through. For future energies, we have Take the Lead, Page of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles. it's almost like you, in the past, it was know your worth, like you were behind, and now in the future, you're ahead, taking the lead. It's almost like you can see this progression of you coming into your own within this relationship and standing up for yourself and becoming stronger. I, I feel like it's, you are taking the lead in the future, but right now you're sort of in this in between, right? You're kind of working through things within this relationship, and it's, you know, it's you realizing that you have to make the decisions that are best for you, and you're trying to be patient and hang in there. For overall energy, we have the Eight of Swords, and that's kind of you're feeling like you were held back, and that's what I felt like in the past. Energy is that you were feeling like you were held back. You were kind of closing off, like you were putting up walls around you. But then I feel like it's you're coming into your own, and you're realizing that you have to take control of this situation. I do feel that there is a connection between the two of you, and I feel like there is this wanting to work things through, but it's almost like, Capricorn, you have to realize that you have to make the decisions that are best for you, and you have to take the lead for what works for you. It doesn't mean that you have to be overbearing. It doesn't mean that you have to do it in a negative way, but I also feel like you have to maybe stand up for yourself more and voice your thoughts and your opinions more, and kind of come out of that shell within the relationship and find that strength. And magic works through you, and I feel like that's you having the magic and the belief within yourself that you can do this. I feel like Capricorn doesn't like confrontation, and sometimes I feel like Capricorn doesn't voice their opinion enough because they don't want to have that confrontation, and so it's almost like they suppress what it is that they're feeling. But I feel like as you gain strength, that you're able to voice that opinion and feel more in control of the situation, and feel more that it's like a partnership. All right, so what do we have for a clarifier for the past energy? Three of Wands, looking towards the future. Past energy. I just feel like you were struggling towards the future, because I feel like you were unhappy in the past within this relationship. I don't know how far in the past, like the past is representing, but I felt like, I don't feel like it's when you first met. Like maybe when you first met, things were good and it was exciting, and then, you were together, and then you're kind of feeling like, I don't know if this is the relationship for me, and do I see a future with this person? But I do feel that there was something that you were trying to figure out yourself within, how are we going to get through this, right? I do feel that you see a future with the person, but I feel that you were trying to make that decision on what was the path that you wanted to take with this person. Did you want to stand up and voice your opinion more, or did you want to accept the way things were? But I feel like you didn't want to accept the way things were. So for some reason, these two wands are really standing out for me. And the Two of Wands is making that choice on which direction do you want to go in. So I feel like you were questioning things in the past, right? And now in the current energies, we have the Magician with the Infinity sign, which is individual empowerment and everlasting love. And I feel like you're coming into your own now, like you're being stronger, like you're wanting more within this relationship, and you're doing those things, right? You're doing those things. The Magician is, I feel like, taking control of a situation, and maybe you are like, if something is bothering you, that you're able to talk about it, and maybe there is some confrontation going on, but I almost feel like you realize that you're so glad that you had these discussions and you voiced your opinion, because it gets that energy out. And maybe it's that in the beginning there's that argument and there's that back and forth, but then I feel like the two of you are able to work through it. And you're proud of yourself for voicing your opinion and having choices that work for you and finding your direction. And then we have in the future, we have the Justice, so things balancing out. Feeling, it's almost like you find your voice, and then it's like it's a strong voice, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, it's really pronounced, and then it's almost like then it kind of calms down, because I feel like you have so much to say, right? You have so much that you want to get off your chest, or so much that you want to deal with, or so much that you want to, release, right? And then once you do that, then in the future energy, it kind of calms down a little bit more. But I feel like in the future that you do things that work best for you, right? You do things that make you happy. You do things that, make you feel like the relationship is more balanced, and that there's more of this partnership rather than this leadership. Like there's imbalance within the relationship. Oh, I love it. And for overall energy is the Six of Cups. And I almost feel like the two of you, your relationship grows stronger, and the two of you come back together, and there's a lightheartedness within the relationship. And there's like this friendship that comes out of this. And it's almost like you guys can have fun again. I feel like it was sort of like this power struggle within this relationship, but I almost feel like it was almost that power struggle just within Capricorn too, about knowing your worth and being able to voice your opinion and your view about things. And finding that balance, and that it's okay to have conflict because it's part of a relationship. It's a process and part of a relationship that is needed to be able to release things that you're holding back, and to not let those grow and fester within you, and it becomes a bigger problem in the future. So I definitely feel that there was a lot of growing and a lot of learning within this relationship, but I do feel that the two of you come back together. And I love that. That made me so happy seeing the Six of Cups, because I feel like it's that friendship, that lightheartedness, that good connection comes back together. And again, with the magic works through you, is you have the power to do this, right? With the magician, and believing in that, and choosing what is best for you, and that helps your relationship to become stronger, and then able to see that future within this relationship. All right, so let's close out. I'm kind of feeling like let's close out with a romance card. I feel like it was a huge progression for you, Capricorn, within this relationship. I feel like you've grown a lot, or you're growing a lot, if you're wherever you are within this process. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Right? What is it that you want within this relationship? If you could do anything, what is it? And I feel like that's you becoming stronger and more confident within yourself. But it's whatever relates to you. But you have to decide what it is that you want within this relationship, and then take those steps to make it happen. Right? Those steps to make it happen. I feel like this is kind of in the center of the reading, as that individual empowerment within yourself. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.